Okay everybody, welcome to another video. So here's the next Q&A. If my voice does suddenly change, that's because my ear keeps on unblocking itself and blocking itself so I can hear clearly. At the next moment I can barely hear anything. So if I do sound suddenly angry, that's why. And it just clogged up again. But anyway, um, despite that, we are not stopping with this video. So the first question was asked by Flynn, aka Ashamed Dragon. Which Smash Characters game would you play that you haven't played yet? There's not really any I would play because I played the majority. But if I was to play any, I'd probably go with the Kid Icarus series based on the inclusion of Pit because frankly, I like the character. Most of the other series I won't play, especially goddamn Animal Crossing, most stupid game in existence. Not based on the actual game itself, the stupid characters who look so dopey and they can't even speak English. It's some made up gibberish language, which triggers me. No offense to people who play it, I can see why you like it, but yeah, I would have to go for the Kid Icarus series. So Corey Trotter asked, how many Pokemon movies have I seen? So I've recently started watching Pokemon movies again for childhood nostalgia. I'd say recently I've seen about six to eight. And the best one, of course, being focused around Lucario. But yeah, it's about six to eight that I've seen. So Lucas asked, "Do I like Pizza Hut?" Honestly, I can't really give you a definitive answer on that question, only because, frankly, I've been to Pizza Hut like twice or three times in my life, and the pizzas are okay. Like, I can get better. Okay, so Amy Sheldon asked, well, before we get onto the rest of other people didn't want their names typed, but they don't mind me saying them. Amy Sheldon asked, who's your favourite Fire Emblem character? So I'm going to break this down a bit differently. So who's affiliated with the church first? I would say Setef, who's actually secretly one of the saints in the game, Saint Keyhole. He has a very fatherly demeanor about him, and it's just something about him which I really like. And he makes a great wyvern rider. Black Eagles is hard because there's some really good choices in there, but I won't lie. I'm going to do this based on male and female. For male, I will have to go with Hubert because he's frankly very, 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 very mysterious, and he's just downright creepy. He's right. He's a very creepy character. Female from the Black Eagles, I would have to say Petra because she doesn't come from the land which is in the game, like the main powers, like Folan. That's the country's name, and frankly, her English is broken, and that's just one thing which I really like about her. And actually values the wilderness, and she knows how to live off the earth, which I just find very, very, very fascinating. With the Blue Lions females, I would have to go with Mercedes. She's just calm as anything, um, and she's just a pleasure to fight with. Mainly because she's a magic wielder, but yeah, she's just an awesome character. Also tied with Annette because frankly I just love that character, even though she doesn't really have any extensive backstory. Males, I would have to go with. I'm going to do two as well. Dedu, who's from a region called Dusker, and he survived a massive tragedy. So the tragedy of Dusker is where the Duskan people killed the Holy King of Fargus' ruler, King Lambert, who's King Dimitri, not King, Prince Dimitri's father, who is the leader of the Blue Lions. So it's a bit of a twisted fate, but basically Dedu is Dimitri's like right hand man, and he's a good guy. I would also have to say Felix because he's just another very mysterious and very stern character, and he has a very negative outlook on his kingdom. Well, his region, his own father Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius, and yeah, he's just a genuine stern character. So with the Golden Deer, I would have to say, oof, that's hard. I would have to say Marianne. I just really got attached to her. She's almost as shy as Bernadetta from the Black Eagles, but frankly, I just enjoy her more, if I'm honest. And then you have. I am quite fascinated with like Cynthia because she was actually experimented on in the past, but she's not my favourite character, if I'm honest, based on her personality. Males, I would actually have to go with Lorenz, the biggest stuck up brat ever. Oh, I'm Lorenz Hellman Gloucester. Ugh. But still, I love his character, and he really matures. Um, I would also have to say I like Caspar as well because he's the second son from a noble family, so he has no inheritance. And in the medieval times, that's bad. But anyway, moving on from my long ramble about Fire Emblem characters, let's move on to do I like to cook? I do, but I'm still nervous around, frankly, everything in the kitchen. But I do enjoy it. Could I live without the internet? Yes, I could, as long as I had the right people around me, and frankly, be in the right location. If I lived somewhere like a proper medieval village with the customs and everything, with like Aaron, my best friend, and a potential partner, I'd be set. I'd be happy. What is my most memorable birthday? 18th for sure. So many people turned up. My family turned up. There were some stupid moments which happened. My girlfriend at the time said she would come, but she stabbed me in the back. And Chelsea, who was my friend then, before we started dating, couldn't come because something else occurred. Um, but Aaron made my day great, and huge commendment to my stepmom and aunt for making a ton of food, even though my step aunt didn't even help. Bloody lazy fool. Is this something that I could teach you about? Um, yeah, I would have to say history. And just as a side note, nobody actually wanted the names, um, and and from this point, so that's why I've been not. That's why I've been, saying no names. But yeah, I could teach you about history, geography, especially when it comes to flags. I'm also quite good at architecture. I could also teach you how to film, do photography, edit, anything like that. If there's any kind of like lesson videos you guys want to see, comment down below. What is my favourite hobby? So I'm not going to delve into my main hobby, which of course is photography. But I'm actually going to go with learning Old English. So as people will know that I love medieval history, and Old English is a language which has fascinated me for a long time, and frankly, it's one of my unseen hobbies which I don't really share with people, but I will share one word with you. Dehalagot means hello, and I learned that from the 11th century Lord's Prayer. And then for the final question, what do I do to pass the time during quarantine? Well, it really depends because since college has practically done now, all I'm doing to pass by the days is playing Fire Emblem, Smash Bros, Ultimate, and Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Binging videos and films galore. I'm going to be watching 2 films after this video. Kind of been ordering quite a lot of products off Amazon. But that's fine because I paid all my bills and I still have a ton of money left. And just really just writing my online stories. Yes, roleplay, but I only do the high school romance stuff and fantasy. And yeah, just going out for walks when I can, and just trying to keep you guys entertained and giving you a smile. I know we've lost a ton of subscribers recently, nearly 20 so far, but I just want to thank everybody who has stuck around through our this journey, and thank you to all the people mentioned and who didn't want their names mentioned pardon me, for sending in the questions. It means a lot to me. So yeah, thank you for watching this Q&A, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, wrong button. Peace, guys.